So the last is the first and the first is the last, like reading from right to left instead of from left to right. So what I'm seeing is now that the last thing that you would think of would be the first thing to save you. Ain't that something? I'll tell you something. Morals, morale. Let me tell you something. This is if you notice, the R is in here. The R is the spirit. Yare. He said in the book of Psalms, the Most High said, the beginning of fear is, it said, fear is the beginning. Fear of the Most High, fear of Ahia, is the beginning of wisdom. And that's when David was teaching Solomon to seek wisdom instead of the material things in life. Now, this calls for wisdom right here. This is what the Aheb Ruach Kodesh is telling me right now. That the whole reason why I'm making this video for you is a message for you and for me, so because once I duplicate it, I can remember it. Okay? So the message is for me and for you, that there's going to be a lot of hunger and starving coming along in this world. And people will die that way. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. Have you ever, like, suddenly, have you ever been, like, hungry, and then, like, you've been going about your day and you know you got, like, a time that you can eat and you just can't get there yet, and you're just waiting for time to count down, but you're, like, starving. And you know, when you're hungry, time seems to run real slow and stuff like that. You're like, can't wait till I get some food. You know what I mean? Time goes real slow. Like, if you notice, time affects the mind differently depending on how complacent you are. All right. So what happens is, if you want to speed time up, actually, no, fear doesn't really speed time up. But if you want to, fear slows time down. Definitely slows time down. 100%. Like, if you're aware of it, of the implications, like the deeper the fear, like it'll slow time down if you're contending with it properly. I'll say that. If your reaction to it is proper, it'll slow time down. It's a blessing in disguise, because it's a lesson in disguise. And I just realized that was, see, like I said, when I duplicate it, when you speak it, now I can receive it in my own ears. All right. And I can contain it and hold on to it and use it again. And I can listen to this again, just like you. So what I'm getting to is that, for instance, if you're hungry and stuff like that, I noticed that when I've been, like, really excited, you can say fear. When something, like, is, like, imminent danger type fear or something like that, life in danger type stuff, or somebody else's life is in danger type stuff, my appetite goes away. I've noticed it, because I've noticed afterwards, like, how much time has passed. Like, dang, I still haven't eaten. Well, dang, I don't even really feel like eating now, because, like, after all that, you know, you're all, like, hyped up or exhausted, one of the two, but you just don't feel like eating all of a sudden, and you're content. Like you've, and I never really considered it until now, this moment, where I'm making this video. Just before I made this video, I was pondering on the Most High. It's like the word Yare right here, how it says fear, and I equate it to, because it has Yah in it, that it's the fear of the Most High, fear of Ahaya. And this is how we were made, fearfully and wonderfully. Yare. This is another. He made us in His image. Remember? Okay. So Yashar, that's one image, and Yare, that's another image. Or Yare, Yare, Yira, Yira, Yare, reverent. I know that thou fearest Yah. There you go. Genesis 22:12. There you go. All right. So the thing is that this is key. This is key. It's the last thing that you would think of when you're hungry and you don't really see any food in sight. This is the last thing you would think of. Like, to seek out to solve your hunger problem, this is the last thing you would think out to seek, is fear. But now, on the other hand, in the beast nature, in the wild, I'm not too sure if they have fear. It's more so an instinct. But they go, every time they go out to hunt, there's a chance that they might die. So there could be some type of fear there, I suppose. But they're challenging the fear in order to solve their food. But on that hand, they end up killing something through that, in order to accomplish that fear. Now, instead of killing something outside of yourself, this is what a man should do, because that's what a beast is doing. When you need to do something, this is my message that I'm feeling to give you guys, that I'm keeping for myself also. And this is directly, I'm telling you, this is all about the fear of the Most High. That when you challenge that fear, instead of killing somebody outside of you or something outside of you, kill yourself with that fear. Your hunger is yourself. So if you have hunger, I'm not saying go out and physically kill yourself at all. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the hunger is yourself. You want to kill that part of yourself, but still be yourself. And because hunger is a distraction more so. You know what I mean? Like, you have things to do and you need to do some things and you need some energy, and you don't need this groaning hunger to be in the way, right? So you need it to obey. Something to stand in front of it, to check it, to put it in its place, because it's swelling up. You need it to be hammered back down, right? So this is what will hammer it down: fear. Put yourself in a frightful circumstance in order to eliminate your hunger. And people run away from fear, and they run away from hunger. But when you go towards fear, you're running away from hunger at the same time, because you lose your hunger when you achieve true fear. Okay? I'm saying this is just like this. It's just try it out. You know what I mean? It's all about, because and it's all with a grain of salt. Everything you got to do with the Most High. That's what I'm saying. It's not just like. It's not like some type of this is more so an experiment, you know. We're talking like there's levels of fear, you know what I mean? There's levels of danger, you know what I mean? But this is an emergency use authorization of fear. This is not something to force on anybody else or anything like that. This is only like, it's a distraction from if you need to do something or be somewhere, and you need to focus, but you can't focus, you need to put the fear in yourself, the fire in yourself, to consume the hunger in yourself, to consume yourself, so that you can deny yourself in order to achieve what the Most High has for you. I say only apply it when you need to achieve something for the Most High. If you see fear in the way, then don't bring any food. He's already provided it. On that note, be wise as serpents, gentle as doves. Okay? Be as powerful as kings, and as loyal as servants. To the Rabbah Hayashara Haya Kadosh, Kadash, Kadish, Kadesh. To the Rabbah Yashaya, Kadosh, Kadash, Kadish, Kadesh. To the Rabbah Aheb Ruach Kadesh, Kadosh, Kadash, Kadish. Anami Amen.